Welcome, everybody, to the day And Greg, when we tip off a new season, it's not uncommon to see some nerves or even sloppy play.
No doubt. I mean, as a player, you put so much time and effort into preparing for the season. Sometimes emotions can get the best of you, and it can take a little time to settle into a game.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. McGee out there with Green. Then it's Cade Cunningham. Then there's Alec Burks, and it's Warren in at the 3. Hero finds Butler. Baseline J on the way, and the jumper is on the mark.
Okay, Jimmy, he is doing his thing from mid-range. Terrific from there.
Green with a screen for Cunningham. Here he goes, and Cunningham with the slam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now, here's Butler. They get the rebound. Lowry has the open look. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
His versatility and unselfishness is what makes Jimmy Butler such a talented passer.
Cunningham against Lowry. Green with a screen on Lowry. Cunningham inside. Goes back up. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
You gotta love the hustle there by Cunningham. Willing to do the dirty work.
Here's Butler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. T.J. Warren picks one up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And so Butler nails both of them. And for Jimmy Butler, he's the type of player we know, Steve, that fills in the gaps wherever his team needs it.
Kevin, he's often the top scorer, defender, and playmaker for his team. His desire to win is unmatched. Jimmy Butler might be the most overlooked superstar in this league.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Cunningham. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
I like the efficiency here. 3 out of 4 shooting, just taking what the defense gives him.
Lowry against Cunningham. To the paint. Here's Butler. Nice D from Warren.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Here's Cunningham. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
His 4th make in 5 tries, and we're just getting started.
Outside Martin. Right side Lowry. Hero passes to Adebayo. Shoots over McGee. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist from Hero.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Now, here's Cunningham. 8 points for him. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
First team foul.
Now, Hero with the teardrop. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Burks dishes to Warren. Passes it to Green. Green with a screen for Cunningham. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Smitty, even though the injuries limited Cade Cunningham in those first 2 seasons, his ceiling has to remain very high.
It is, GA, because of his basketball IQ and court vision. They are impressive for his age. He's got the size and athleticism. And plus, he's dedicated on getting better.
Now, here's Cunningham. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Count the basket. Cunningham's got 12.
Tonight is proving why Cunningham was the top pick in the draft. Cade can take over games.
Warren against Butler. Adebayo the screen. Here's Lowry. Stolen by Warren. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. And Green slams it in.
Beautiful pass. At his size, Cunningham sees the whole floor.
The Heat trail by 7. Lowry passes to Butler. Back to Lowry. Butler is screen on Cunningham. Kicks it out to Hero. Buries it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Cunningham with it. 12 points for him. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Look at the handles from the big guard. Cunningham just makes things happen.
Right side, Butler. No good. Nice D from Warren.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Good on the bucket.
Amazing body control by Cunningham. Staying with the shot.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Miami. Trailing here by 8. And it's their first look at this year's Pistons here for the first game of the NBA's 82-game regular season.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
They just seem to match up very well whenever they play these guys. You can tell they have a ton of confidence.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here is Lowry. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lowry's got 5.
Gifted scorer. I like when Lowry takes initiative and looks to capitalize inside.
McGee sets the pick for Cunningham. Feeds it to McGee. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat trail by 8. And the foul on Alec Burks. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Now in the game, number 11, Jamie.
Now Butler. And another basket for Miami.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Here's Cunningham. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Butler against Burks. The pass to Hawkes. From outside, off the mark. Pistons leading by 8. McGee sets the pick for Cunningham. Takes it inside. It's hauled in by Hero.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
It's going to go on Alec Burks.
Mentally and physically, Jimmy Butler's always ready to put up a fight and scrap for every bucket.
Richardson, he's checked in for the Heat. Then for the Pistons, Kemba Walker's checked in for Alec Burks. And John Wall subbed in for Cunningham. Walker goes in. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Adebayo with this screen on Walker. Walker against Butler. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. That three off the mark. Well, Smitty, this summer, Udonis Haslem retiring after 20 years in the NBA. And all with the Miami Heat.
Kevin, he is Mr. Miami, born and raised. And his impact on the city and the organization goes well beyond the court. He is Heat coaching.
Cutting the screen. Jaquez the pass to Martin. And finished off by Martin.
Love watching these guys take flight. Caleb Martin is no exception.
Green with a screen for Walker. Shoots from the corner. And the rebound goes to Martin.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait. But you can't blame him.
Butler passes to Martin. Butler on the wing. 8 points for him. Adebayo. Detroit with the rebound. McGee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Green with a screen on Richardson. And Wall kicks to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, and look at his man just go flying by him after the shot fake.
And it might be humiliating for the defender, but it feels oh so good on the other side. My goodness. Now here's Adebayo. Shoots over McGee. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Butler.
With a lethal mix of strength and length, Bam Adebayo can wreak havoc down low.
Ball against Richardson. Ball passes to Warren. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Pistons lead by 9.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Richardson finds Butler. Over Walker. Rebound by the Pistons.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Green deciding where to go with it. For Martin. Again, the Pistons score.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
It's Martin on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. His shot is good, making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Pretty comfortable from range. Martin puts a confident stroke on it.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. And the Heat with some changes. Kevin Love's checked in for Adebayo. Duncan Robinson comes in for Caleb Martin. And it's Tyler Hero in for Butler. And a different look here for the Pistons. Griffin's checked in for JaVale McGee. Stewart comes in for Jeff Green. Donnie's checked in for T.J. Warren. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Kemba Walker.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Now, here is Robinson. Pass to Jaquez. Wallace with it, defended by Griffin. Love with the buckets.
Even against solid defense, Kevin Love is crafty enough to get his shot off.
Griffin sets the screen for Cunningham. It's deflected. Griffin kicks to Dunn. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And checking out some numbers for Wall. Last season's performance for him averaged about 11 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective.
Now, here's Richardson. Following the miss by Cade Cunningham.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Griffin's shot is good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Cunningham against Hero. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Here's Hero. Jaquez the pass to Richardson. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing right side. Here's Hawkins.
Wonderful effort by Blake just to get out to be able to contest that shot.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Detroit?
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. They've got Griffin all out there with Cunningham. Then there's Rudy Gay, and it's Stewart in at the 4. The shot's good from Griffin.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Heat trail by 12. Richardson outside. Pass to Hawkins. Off target with his 3. And it's Wall with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
The incredible energy of Blake Griffin, skilled at sticking with plays and finishing them off.
Now, Hero. Love with the screen on Cunningham. Hero against Griffin. Griffin with some nice D.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
For Miami, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Here's Hero. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got his 6th rebound on the night. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Love kicks to Hero. Passes to Robinson. They get it again. And there's the pass to Hawkins. Back to Robinson. Love against Griffin. Love the pass to Hero. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And throughout his career, Steve, as we know, Tyler Hero has never been shy of the big moment. He loves it.
He thrives in games that are tight at the end. His great off-ball movement allows him to find looks, Kevin. Hero isn't afraid of stepping up with the game on the line.
Here's Hero. After the basket by Detroit. In the corner, it's Robinson. Miami no good on that time either. And it's Detroit's ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Griffin with it. And it's Richardson picking him up. Griffin kicks to Wall. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Miami. Adebayo is checked in for Duncan Robinson. Heat moving the ball around. Adebayo with a screen on Burks. Back to Adebayo. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Adebayo's got 6.
Rolling off the pick, Bam is very mobile, finds good spacing, and his shot.
Griffin a screen on Hero. Steve, you were considered oversized for a guard when you were coming up out of school and into the pros. But right now, I don't feel like size matters as much at that position. You can be any size.
Yeah, I totally agree. But I think if you're a guy that has a lot of height and you has the skill set to play the guard position, you definitely have an advantage. The bigger you are and the more tight your skill set, the more successful you will be on the floor.
Now, here's Adebayo. 6 points for him. Elbow shot, and they pick up 2. He's got 8.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Picked by Griffin. Cunningham with it. Now defended by Adebayo.
So slithery and hard to stop on the drive. Cunningham just knows how to maneuver through defenses.
The Heat trail by 18. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Miami Heat have battled to deep playoff runs in recent years, and they find the strength in each other to keep fighting. Bam Adebayo says, we depend on each other. Every once in a while, we'll be like, dog, I need to lean on you tonight. And that's what being a team is all about. Having those teammates to lean on when you're down. Kevin?
Great approach. David, thank you. The kick out to Cunningham. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Griffin. Here's Hero. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Now, here's Lowry. 5 points in the game. Lays it up and banks it in. Lowry's got 7.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Wall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Number 1, Tyler Hero.
And no doubt he finished the season right where he should have on that list. He was far and away the best free throw shooter in the league.
And Miami making a change here. Butler's checked in.
And there's a lot of nuance to Wall's game. People talk about his speed and things like that, but his instinct and skill are equally as important, if not more so.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Hero against Cunningham. They kick it out to Green from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. It's a 16-point game. Nice move. He lays it in. He's got 10.
This is where Butler thrives. He wants to bully his way inside and get buckets.
Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. And the Pistons have been great. They've had that defense-first mentality.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
McGee is screen on Adebayo. Cunningham passes to McGee. Great D that time from Adebayo. The Heat trail by 14. Hero with it. And McGee picks him up defensively. Jaquez. And the Heat another 3.
Terrific dime from Hero, showing how versatile he can be.
The Pistons have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Green with a screen on Lowry. Wall attacking. Inside. Green. Count that one. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Here's Hero. And he goes in for the dunk.
Tyler Hero hammering it down. Playing with a lot of confidence.
There's the drive. Oh,
Yes. Goodness. And you can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
Butler finds Adebayo. Here's Jaquez. Baseline jumper. Here's Adebayo. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
The turnovers keep coming. It's been a pretty sloppy start to the game for them, but they're still in the driver's seat.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. And a switcher also for Detroit. Warren's checked in. Lowry passes to Adebayo.
And recently, Smitty, we've seen Bam Adebayo step it up on the offensive end.
Greg, is always exciting to see a great player take it to another level. He's obviously even more comfortable than ever attacking the hoop.
And Adebayo drops them both. So when we're talking about team identity, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And that's the style of ball they want to continue playing. As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backcourt.
Here is Lowry. He has 7. Loads it up for Adebayo. He can't hit that time.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Count it. McGee's got 6 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And that one drops. 16 points for Bam Adebayo.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Green finds Burks. Green with a screen on Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Burks can't get it to go.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Well, their pass to Robinson. Outside Lowry. Offline with his 3. Detroit leading by 11. Burks dishes to Green. And the layup's good off the glass. 13 points in the game.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Pass to Robinson. Adebayo down low. McGee's there. Adebayo down low. Guarded by McGee. And Adebayo throws it down.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Give it up for
Caleb Martin's checked in for Miami. Tyler Hero comes in for Duncan Robinson. Cunningham is checked in for Detroit. Green with a screen on Lowry. It's Cunningham with the drive. Kicks it off the glass. Cunningham's got 6 here in this quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Adebayo with a screen on Warren. Butler to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Great dish, an underrated part of Butler's game, his ability to create for others.
Cunningham against Lowry. Green with a screen on Lowry. Here's Cunningham. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Cunningham's got 28.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hero finds Butler. Beyond the arc. Hero no good.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Green with a screen on Lowry. Here's Cunningham. It's hauled in by the Heat. There's 31 seconds left in the second quarter. Lowry looking around. Pass to Adebayo. Hero against Burks. Hero no good. Left side, Warren. And here is Green. Knocked loose. Kicks it to Burks. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
When I look at Miami, at this point you got to take every team you're up against as a test, asking yourself, what can we do better?
And pivoting back to our first half here, goes without saying, a lot to like for the Pistons.
Well, they got a huge boost from the second unit.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Backcourt guards are Lowry and Hero. Adebayo at center with Martin next to him. And it's Butler in at the three, the small forward. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Cunningham against Lowry. They kick it out to Green. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his fourth assist in this one. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Down by 15. Outside Lowry. In the corner, it's Martin. Traps in the tray. Martin's got 8 points.
The quick release has become league-wide. Caleb Martin can certainly let it fly.
Lowry against Cunningham. Outside, Green. Cunningham on the wing. Lowry covering. 6 to shoot. Cunningham kicks to Green. Butler with the steal. Here's Lowry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What you love about Lowry is his physicality in the lane. It's amazing at his height what he can do.
And Smitty, what's the intangible that really sets Kyle Lowry apart from the others?
GA, his toughness. It's elite. You look at his size, but he plays bigger than his size. He can do things physically that most guards can't. You know, the universal theme to Lowry's game, it's toughness. Mentally and physically, he tries to wear you down.
Cunningham against Lowry. And they double up Cunningham. From deep, Green. Another 3 for Detroit.
Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
Hero passes to Butler. Rebounded by the Pistons. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Cunningham's shot is off. The Heat trail by 13. Butler feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Adebayo. Back to Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. 12 points for him.
Jimmy Butler is so willing to get physical, ready to challenge the defender.
McGee is screen on Lowry. To the inside. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got 8 points.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Lowry kicks to Butler. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Green with a screen on Lowry. Cunningham passes to Green, and the basket is good.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only 1 miss in 5 attempts.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
And GA, in your opinion, what's the main order of business when you look at the first-year Pistons coaching staff?
Kevin, for me, they got to clean up the fouling. It's often a problem for young teams, but they have the quickness and size to stay in front of people and just force contested shots.
Green with a screen on Lowry. Cunningham dishes it to Green. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10, double-digit perfection.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Cunningham against Lowry. Here's Butler. Kicks it out to Hero. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Here's Cunningham. Here's McGee. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Butler against Warren. Outside, Hero. Adebayo with the screen on Burks. The pass to Adebayo. Rebounded by McGee. Pistons leading by 16. Cunningham looking it over. Outside, Green. And another three for Detroit.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Lowry against Cunningham. Right side, Hero. To end the run. Hits it from three-point range. Hero's got 11.
This is how Tyler Hero likes to roll. You got me, I'll get you back.
Green with a screen on Lowry. Hero against Cunningham. Burks' shot is good.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
To the middle, stolen by McGee. Now, here's Cunningham. 28 points for him. Tries the spin move. And it's McGee penetrating. Yep, it counts.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
The thing about Jimmy Butler, he welcomes the physical play.
Cunningham against Lowry. Cunningham drives in. And Cunningham with the slam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Year in and year out, Smitty, the Heat bring energy and commitment to the defensive end.
Kevin, the Miami Heat has a strong culture, and they've done a good job bringing in players that match their identity. It's led to a great deal of success.
Poke loose. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
That was a clever move, slicing his way past the taller defender and finishing with some flavor.
Cunningham against Hero. And Cunningham with the slam.
Lethal running the two-man game. Cunningham is a problem.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler made some headlines a while back when he said he wished the NBA would allow more of the scrapping we saw in decades past. So would I. He says that would suit his game. Jimmy said, I want to run into people and see who falls down first, who's going to quit first. That's the style of basketball I like to play. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. And it shows, D.A. It shows. Thank you so much, Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
So many ways Jimmy Butler can score, and they all are showing up tonight.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. John Wall's checked in for Cunningham.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Jimmy Butler. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 23 points a game last year, 5 assists and 6 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
What I love is he heats up quick because when you're on the second unit, you have no time to mess around.
Smitty, it ended up being a last-place finish for the Detroit Pistons in 2023.
Hey, Kevin, it wasn't pretty. But on the flip side, it positioned them for an interesting offseason and some big draft possibilities.
Back to Hero. Good ball movement here by Miami. Pass to Butler. It's tipped.
And for those who have questions about Warren's defense, there's his answer.
McGee is screen on Hero. That one good for 2. Wall's got 7.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Hero from long range. And the Heat, another 3.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
All with it. He's got 7. Going inside. The shot's good. 9 points in the game so far.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Hero finds Adebayo. Inside, outside for Martin. Shoots. Jaquez can't hit. Detroit leading by 22. Green, the screen. Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
And I just love the way Wall kind of knifes through that defense. He is masterful at slashing to the rim.
Left side, Butler. Hero on the wing. Adebayo with a screen on Wall. Here's Hero. And there's another one for the Heat.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Wall against Hero. Green with a screen for Wall. Driving to the basket. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And still possesses that blinding quickness. Wall, terrific at reading defenses and angles and just knifing himself inside.
Hero, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Green with a screen on Hero. It's Wall with the drive. And the wide open shot from Green. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
Outside, Hero. Back to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Shoots from 12. Yes, that goes in. Butler's got 12 now in this quarter.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Outside, Wall. Green with a screen on Hero. And Wall kicks to Green. No good from outside. Miami's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Here's Butler. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. All with it. Now defended by Adebayo. From deep, Green hits the three-point bomb. Green's got 32 points.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
McGee sets the pick for Wall.
It is great to see Wall back from those awful injuries, looking a lot stronger now.
Pistons have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. A different look for Miami. Kevin Love's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Duncan Robinson comes in for Martin. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Jimmy Butler. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Stewart comes in for Green. Knox, he's checked in for Warren. And it's Cunningham in for Alec Burks. With the drive, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
You know, Blake Griffin, he gives you a little bit of everything offensively. Terrific court awareness.
Lowry passes to Jaquez. The three-pointer off the mark. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Pistons ahead, delivering the blowout. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th, we've got Wall, Isaiah Stewart out there with Griffin. Then it's Cade Cunningham, and it's done in at the small forward position. A shot by Stewart with no one around. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got 3 assists tonight. Lowry against Wall, and Adebayo throws it down.
Using his athleticism there, Bam Adebayo knows when to go get an alley-oop.
Griffin a screen on Lowry. Here's Wall. Second chance shot. Here's Cunningham. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And, you know, another thing that's really been working for them tonight is the mid-range. They're having no problem finding shots in that area.
Pass to Adebayo. Three-pointer, Lowry gets the three-pointer to fall.
Down in the corner, Lowry is pretty efficient. Got to be ready for that.
Now Cunningham. A floater. Good D by Love.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Wall. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Outside Griffin. The kick out to Cunningham. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got 4 assists in the game.
A strong part of Cunningham's game. He's got great range.
Pass to Love. Fires the three. Rebound by the Pistons. Wall's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's the dish to Griffin. And that one, good.
And as much as Griffin has worked on his perimeter game, this is where he makes his money, in the painted area.
There's the pass to Robinson. Here's Jaquez. Adebayo down low. Dunn covering. Miami no good on that time either. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up to the Detroit Pistons. And Dunn with the slam.
Chris Dunn can create off the dribble and has an excellent first step.
And here's Lowry. Got a piece of it. Pass to Jaquez. Down low to stop the run. Here's Adebayo. And easy 2 points on the layup. Adebayo's got 27. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Griffin a screen on Lowry. And Wall with the slam.
And to say Wall's explosive at the rim doesn't do him justice. I mean, this guy is a freak of nature.
Fast break. Here we go. Done outside. Cunningham on the wing. Guarded by Robinson. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Martin's checked in for Miami. Kevin Knox is checked in for Detroit. Kemba Walker comes in for Cade Cunningham. Here's Wall. Here's Griffin. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I love the way of Griffin. Eye on the prize. Going after the rim is either going to dunk it or you're going to foul him.
A different look for Miami. Love's checked in for Adebayo. And it's Tyler Hero in for Duncan Robinson. Hero from long range. Connects from three-point range. Hero's got 11 points here in just the second half. Griffin kicks to Wall. Griffin looking it over. The kick out to Wall. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Stewart. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Stewart's got 6 in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
I love the smooth shot from Lowry, keeping it out of the defense's reach with the floater.
Lowry against Wall. Shoots from the right block, and there's another one for the Pistons.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Love with the screen for Hero. Launches a 3, and there's Lowry. That's good on the assist from Hero. Lowry's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for the Heat. Griffin a screen on Lowry. All with it, guarded now by Kevin Love. And Wall with the slam.
And big scoring night for Wall. And for him, it's about the rhythm. When he's locked in, that gives him the confidence to keep firing.
Hero passes to Martin. Hey, Smitty, in the playoffs, it's rare for an 8th or a 7th seed to make it out of the first round. But what about a 5-game series for just those kinds of matchups? You know, 1 against 8 and 2 against 7.
You know, it wouldn't be bad, Kevin. We had those type of series when I first came into the league, but I don't think they would change since we have the play-in tournament. I think rounds 1, 2, the conference finals, and the NBA finals will stay 7.
Now, Hero. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Griffin sets the screen for Wall. Driving inside. Bucket is good. Wall's got 18 points now here in the second half.
So much sharper, so much more efficient with this shot this half. Just taking what the defense allows.
Pass to Hero. Tries it from 19. That ball's nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists now in the game. Detroit's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Griffin a screen on Lowry. Here's Wall. The rebound by Kevin Love. Hero against Wall. Hero kicks to Martin. Passes it to Jaquez. Back to Martin. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go with the 3. The shot by Lowry, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Griffin draws the double. From deep, Walker. And it's Miami with the rebound. Martin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the pass to Hero. And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA Draft Combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. That makes for a more level playing field.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Hero. That shot misses. Great D that time from Griffin. Outside, Walker. Stewart, a screen for Walker. Another three for Detroit.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love with the screen for Hero. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Walker against Hero. Unloads. And Detroit again with the bucket.
I love the mentality of Kemba. He just knows he's going to get his. A determined individual.
Love with the screen on Walker. The putback. It's good on the putback.
He has still not missed a shot. Where would they be today without him?
The Pistons shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Griffin sets the screen for Walker to the inside. And Griffin scores the assist by Walker. Now that's 17 points for Blake Griffin.
Blake is deadly as the picker in the pick and roll situation. Reason why when he rolls, he catches it. He covers so much ground.
Lowry dishes to Martin. And GA starting next season, some big repeat penalties for teams well over the cap. That draft pick penalty is especially tough.
Yeah, I mean, if a team is over that $17.5 million mark twice in a 4-year span, their first round draft pick falls to the end of the first round. That'll sting.
Detroit making a switch here. Burks is checked in. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. And again, it's the Heat missing. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Stewart a screen. Griffin with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Griffin's shot is off. Miami's got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Detroit.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Cade Cunningham.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And he makes the first.
Now at the line,
GA, the three-point shooting for Miami has been the story. Sometimes they run cold, like a lot of teams. Man, when they're hot, they are fun to watch.
A couple years back, Kevin, they led the league in percentage from long distance. Last season, one of the worst in that category until the playoffs, where they rediscovered that shooting touch.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Lowry passes to Butler. Puts the move on. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Great use of the pump fake from Jimmy Butler. Really getting the defense to jump in the air.
now at the line, Jimmy.
And so Butler nails both of them. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. Stewart with the screen on Lowry. Here's Walker. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And Walker, the definition of a creative finisher. No foul, no problem.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory. Much appreciated, David. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Steve Smith.